This stuff's the greatest!
Well,
My eyes hurt.
your eyes hurt. Oh,
My
I
eyes
forgot to
hurt.
put you back on my shoulder.
No, I
was
don't exist. Leave me.
I was experimenting with things. But hello, y'all all behaving in here?
No.
No, no, you guys are not. Just got home from work, so I'm in a particularly unsilly mood right now. I hear that. That was me last Tuesday. Yes, mix. I also want pickles. The best fucking pickles, by the way, are Grillo's pickles. They're in like the refrigerator section at the grocery store. You should totally get those. I wish I was sponsored by Grillo's pickles because I love Grillo's pickles. But what has everybody been up to today? You got pickles in the fridge? Nice. They admitted a new person at my work, and they didn't tell me they were an unstable schizophrenic. It's too big. Cassie, what the fuck are you on about? Working and then getting the correct textures for Nova to be converted. Yeah. Should be okay now. I haven't gotten around to it yet. I was scrambling between my little VR chat session today and stream. 2 hours passes fast. Or 3? Was it 2 or 3 hours? 3. Even still, like that catches up to you quickly.
What, the hours we were in there or the hours between?
Between.
That's 3 hours, yeah.
I'm not short
Since we
queen,
stopped at 4.
but I am not a short queen, but like, you know, I be existing. So the agenda today is I'm going to be once again continuing my little doodle commissions. But like hopefully, it shouldn't be too bad because we're doing dragons and monsters, which are definitely a lot more natural to me as far as things that I can draw, so I can hopefully complete them pretty quickly this time around. Whereas, like, hardcore humanoids, I'm learning, and I want to learn, but they don't come quite as naturally to me. Doodle the smoodles on the koodles? Huh? I'm going to be working on my animation in the meantime while I listen. Nice, nice. Now, art fights slowed down quite a bit, but it is the halfway point through the month where most people wind up burning out, but I am trying to hold strong with the stream schedule to keep me going. Though, I have been working a little bit on the whole multi-sona thing. I thought that I was going to be able to VTube with my new model today, but like turns out that the VR chat face tracking and the face tracking I use for VTubing are somewhat different, so it doesn't entirely work. Trying with work, but not allowing my iPad anymore. I haven't done shit. Yeah. But no, I did make a temporary little file to test things, and that was how I found out that I could not use it right now. But I would like to show you guys one of the models I will be VTubing with pretty shortly. Let me just. It's not. I will let you know half the face shapes don't work, so it's gonna be kind of stiff. But here we go. Here we go.
That one got banned.
Wait. Wait.
I called that spam.
Wait, did like Cassie legitimately get banned?
Not banned, it said it was a... Wait. It said spam detected. Did it ban Cassie?
Yeah, it like the bot banned Cassie. The bot
Oh my
banned
God.
Cassie. Hold on. Oh my God.
There I
Thank you.
unbanned.
Thank you.
What the heck?
Okay, so
What the?
my God. The bot banned you. Okay, so yeah, do be careful
Definitely
because
don't use that face then.
Yeah. Yeah, that I would say that yeah, that if the bot flagged that as spam, that was probably a lot. Or at least a very common thing because like that bot is very very good at detecting spam bots. So, what was it?
It was just an Omni-Man face.
Yeah, it was a different Omni-Man face. It was like the one where he's like screaming with his fist held backwards and stuff. So yes, do try and avoid spam because we do also have a bot watching the chat. It's removed most spam bots like
This
immediately.
stuff's the greatest.
Well, I didn't even really get to feature the new model that I was talking about because I was like panicking the whole time. But yeah,
No, you can go back to it.
wow, I see, I see. Really, really. But yeah, so as you guys can see, I'll zoom in on it. I'll zoom in on
It's
it
got
because it doesn't. It
dull
has
colors.
Yeah, well, it doesn't have the shaders.
Shame.
Trying to show this model and what little facial tracking it actually has. So it's like I can like move the
It's
upper
like you're
lip up.
speaking telepathically.
Yeah, I can move the upper lip up. I can't blink. I can move my eyebrows and squint and stuff, and I can move the corners of the mouth.
Massive hand.
This model is significantly smaller in scale than Cold Front's is, so things that are sized for Cold Front are not going to work with this one. But yeah, this is one that I will be using every now and again. Leave me alone! You're not the only one struggling with models. Yeah, I know what's wrong with this one. I know why it's not working. It's because it uses different face tracking visemes than I typically use, so I just have to turn them into face tracking that I can use, which shouldn't be too hard. I just have to go into Blender, and that was a step I didn't want to do today. But yeah. Oh, it's completely dark at the back. Never mind. I was gonna do a whole turnaround. The mouth is trying. I know. It's like some of the face shapes work. Some of them. But some of them don't. Some very important ones, like the mouth opening. Hold on. Let me go back to Cold Front. Terry Musk asking the main go all the way around the neck on a revs as long as I draw the vent. Yeah, the B is a good example. Like the B rev is a good example to look at that for how that trait presents. Where is Frosty Man? What do you mean? Because that persona is named Frosty, first off. But what do you mean? Is this another fucking Invincible reference? Also, by the way, we have an ad in about 30 seconds. Man, it's like, this is such a unique form of torture. Being, like, obliterated with references to a show that you've never fucking seen.
And that's probably why they do it.
Yeah. I don't believe you, Kiwi Crew. I don't believe you. But yeah, so that's one of the three sonas that I'm going to be using on stream. Now that sona, the pink one, is technically a shapeshifter, so there might be multiple models of that sona, but it is the same character. Also, hello, Pally's Cafe. Welcome, welcome. I'm being tortured with Invincible references right now, so
Oh lord.
is this another reference that I don't get, Caffeinated Yeet?
Oh
Oh
no.
my god!
Alright. I'm doing it.
You're doing it? Oh! Oh, I need to put you back on my shoulder.
I'm sorry.
uh... Oh no! Oh no, I've had a gun pointed at me! I've had a gun pointed at me! I mean, it's not like it's gonna work. Not like it's gonna work! Your puny human earth guns are nothing when compared to me.
You'll have to stay like that until ads are done.
Oh, no. Okay, you know what? You know what? Maybe turn them off because they're gonna keep hitting me with pipes if they can't talk.
Okay. Oh!
What? Oh my god, what? A hype train during an ad break? No! Not during an ad
It's okay.
break. But thank you
At
so
least
much
it's not
for the...
starting, it's already going.
Yeah, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs, Kiwi Fruit. Well, of course, it's like, you know, it's like when you have enough people making Invincible references, I have to punish the whole chat.
I'm sorry, I would let you out if I could.
And you're not innocent. You participate. Abusing your mod powers. Oh!
Oh my goodness, there's more?
Thank you again for another.
What was that scream?
I am trying.
What is happening?
What the fuck is happening? Oh my god. Okay, who all gifted gift subs? Who all gifted gift subs? The chat was
J-Man and Kiwi again.
Okay, thank you so much for 5 more gift subs, Kiwi, and thank you for the 5 gift subs, J-Man. And it looks like we beat my next goal of having 100 active subs at the same time. This is what I get for silencing the innocent? What? Also, hello.
I'm sorry, you're taking all the hits for me because I'm the one who did it.
Yeah, Cherry abuses her mod powers sometimes. Maybe we need to have an exclusive Cherry punishment redeem.
Oh, there's more.
Oh my god! Oh my god, Kiwi! Holy shit! Thank you so much for yet another 5 gift subs!
Good lord.
Oh my god, are we gonna hit the monthly sub goal of 100? That's just like 100, like, given in this month, not even the active ones. Holy shit! We're at 96! Yeah, who all has gotten them? Who all has gotten them? Because I recognize, obviously, Autobot Sonic. Oh! And thank you so much for the 5 gift subs, Maniacal Toaster. We now have like the monthly sub goal completely filled out at 101. And we got a new level on the fucking hype train. We beat our record with the hype train today. Oh my god, that was fucking fast. Holy shit. Thank you, everybody.
Record shattered. I don't know when my subscription ends.
I'm saving you.
I'm not playing anything or drawing anything right now. What do you want me to save? Am I forgiven? Maybe. Maybe just a little bit. But you better not revoke that forgiveness card. Oh my god, Cassie. Cassie, the bot already fucking banned you. Sari bot already fucking banned you from my channel. We had to unban you. We had to drag you back. Where's Omni-Man? No! Cease! Cease your insolent yapping! Where is Cherry Man? Season 5 just got confirmed today. Oh no, it's gonna get even worse. It's gonna get even worse. Oh my god. Ah. when it gets spammed, admittedly, a little bit, but like, you know. I do indeed like fries, yes. The correct term, not chips, fries.
I'm saving you.
Oh my god. Is this another fucking Invincible reference? Also, hold on, like, a delayed ass fucking reaction as I'm processing everything. Thank you again for yet another 5 gift subs, Kiwi. Holy shit. Going fucking crazy. Hey! And we beat another record! I was crazy once. They put me in a room full of rats. And I am just like, holy shit. Oh! And thank you yet again for another gift sub, kiwi fruit. And thank you again for another gift sub, fucking J-Man. Holy shit, y'all are going nuts right now. Y'all are going fucking nuts. Thank you guys so much for just me being like a little bit groggy right now. I'm hoping, I'm still trying to play. I still need to do the stretch redeem. I keep forgetting to go and just cut that audio. You want to be a walnut? Money! Yeah, y'all are fucking wacky. Level 7! I gotta remember that. Level 7 is the new record we gotta maybe beat at some point. We still got 3 minutes on the hype train, though. Holy fuck, though. I'll remember. But yeah, it's like I know that I have like an idea for audio for the stretch redeem. I'm trying to figure out what to maybe do for the like image for that though. Oh my god! Oh my god! thank you, Oxenfree for 5 gift subs. Man, people are gonna be running around like crazy. Me when I lose someone in a crowd with he him pronouns. Fuck! Holy fuck! Can we beat level 8? Can we get to level 8? Quick heads or tails? Tails. Do I dislike the fellow known as Powerplex? I have no idea who the fuck that is. Of the hype train. Thank you so much for Kiwi through to 5 gift subs. Oh, look at that little cat boogieing. Look at the cat boogieing. Oh, and that reset the fucking timer. We have yet another 5 minutes for the hype train. There's the rent this month. 26 subs. I know, right? That is fucking crazy. But hey, that just means we get to obliterate all the ads in the fucking stream for a bit.
This stuff's the greatest!
He's dancing to the Invincible title card song. Nah, just have nothing else to spend it on. You know what? Fair. Man, though, like, I'm just, holy shit. Oxenfree, you know I have a Pog Lizard emote that you can use instead. Depends on me, I'm poor. There we go. There we go. That's the pog lizard we need to see. Long story, but basically I wouldn't get it without my family imploding in. Oh geez. Dare I ask, is that something that's okay to ask about for like the context, or prepare, you've been warned? And it looks like it throws the, I see you'd supersize the pog lizard emoji. Ah! And thank you so much for the gift sub, Fix Creator Art. Man, we got so much fucking, we got so many fucking people getting sub today. Holy shit. Who all got stuff? Going through and seeing what names I potentially recognize. Come on. Oh, I can't even scroll up anymore. That's all you can contribute because you're poor. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You are absolutely fine. Stuff is hard right now. Grimlock was one. I did see that. I did indeed see that. Oh, I mean, I guess so. Today is Thursday, right? Does anybody have plans for the weekend? Oh! I need to turn that one down a bit. some of the sound alerts are really inconsistent with their loudness, so I might need to mess with that one. Frostbee? What is that supposed to mean?
Are you sure?
God damn it. God fucking damn it. Your creation, yes. You can indeed torture me with that one on stream. You can torture me with that one on stream. You saw a framed picture of a ghost with boobs at your work? Oh? Is it like a Halloween decoration? Because that's like a fucking, that's a sick Halloween decoration, not even gonna fucking lie. Not with someone's art. You know what? Even more, that's even more badass, to be fair. It's boobs. You get it? It's like boo, but boobs. Basically, my family imploded on itself years ago, and I was put into care as a result, and now I get this thing called aftercare, which is basically the government pays me to go to education or training as a way to support me in going to adulthood because I had no family to do that for me. Oh! Oh! I mean, hey, that's pretty cool. And the hype train has concluded. We got the new level of level 8. So let's see what everybody who contributed got from the hype chest.
Oh my goodness, I left for a while and the hype train was just ending when I got back. What was going on?
So yeah, we got this little throw money in the air emote. You're attacking me again? Oh my god, I still have to get you. I still have to get you. I have one of your characters bookmarked. I've just been like, of course, like I would get more hours at work during July, which is like one of the busiest fucking months for me when it comes to this sort of thing. So it's just like, great. You give me stuff to do when I already have a shitload on my plate right now. But yeah. I'm gonna once again whip it out because like I'm still excited. And you know what? I think it'll be funny just to leave Leah floating up in the air like that. But once again, I'm going to show you guys that I have a work in progress model that I'm gonna be using soon. It's just the face tracking is incomplete. So you're gonna see me using this model on stream sometimes. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? It doesn't face track entirely yet. Most of the face keys are broken. But
I'm kicking your
soon.
neck.
Yeah.
Dancing on your shoulder.
Never get over how freaking gorgeous the mocap on my model's face is. Thank you. I mean, you say that when I have my model that doesn't have it working right now. But you know, it's got some that work. You should make Laura that Frosty is a shape changer. She is. So this character I've decided to canonically, she's my first Sona, and she is canonically like just an amorphous blob of pink and teeth. But you know what? She shapeshifts into furries. And it lets me just kind of be whatever the fuck I want. And then the other model that I will be using, or maybe it's Freddy Five Bear. But yeah, the other character I will be using, oh god. This one has working facial tracking, but it doesn't have any physics or anything. But this is the other Sona that I will be using on my streams at some point. I will just be remodeling her at another point because this model it has a lot of clipping issues, but
No, I'm alive. What are you talking about?
what? Don't bore her. You know what? You know that like she she likes it. Sherry, don't go in, Sherry.
Slowly phase into the neck.
No, let me just
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
The leg's still coming out.
There we go. Gone. Vanished. Vanished. Unless I'm even more cursed. Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
Oh no, what are you?
Ah! She's still attached to my shoulder, so it doesn't exactly work very well. Okay, we'll put her back. We'll put her back. Reduced to atoms. Okay, we're going
Look
back to
what
Cold
you've
Front.
done.
We're going back to Cold Front. But I was just showing you guys some of the work in progress models that, you know, I will be using or remodeling at another point with my whole venture to being a multi-Sona VTuber. I might actually make Tara on stream. I'm tempted to be like, I don't know, do I want to make her a secret model again? Or do I want to just make the remodel of this character on stream?
I don't see why you can't do that one on stream.
Oh, I will say, I did not make this model. I did not make this model. This is a model made by TokyoZilla. I did partially do the textures. So most of the textures is done by them, but like I added my own flair to them. So I just absolutely adore their painting style, so I wanted to keep it. But yeah, it's really pretty. It's really pretty. Or step on me. It's step on you. Step on you. Okay, back to Cold Front though. Back to Cold Front. Why are you in my shoulder?
Help, I'm in the shoulder.
This is painful.
Put me in the cockpit.
You know what? Oh shit, that was the wrong.
You look like you slipped on a banana peel.
Okay, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Because I duplicated her. There we go. I don't know why she doesn't like blend in. I don't know why she doesn't blend in, why she's just full colored in there. But like
I can't blend in with this sweater, what are you talking about?
Just like an invincible what? No, if she was in my belly, you wouldn't fucking know. Who knows? Maybe those streams where she's not there.
I'm taking a nap.
Taking a nap.
You That's the greatest!
Dare, how dare.
You disgust me.
Look, chat was the one saying that I ate her. I didn't say that I ate her. Chat was saying that I ate her. Okay, you know what? That's good enough. That's good enough.
You disgust me.
No, you should eat kiwi. Penis.
Are you agreeing with the eaten?
I wish kiwi on this for once. Ayo. Ayo. Highly recommend. You screenshotted that. You screenshotted what? New Frosty pick. You're outing yourself to chat officially. I've corrupted someone. I've corrupted someone in like they've not even seen the actual shit I've done. They've not even really seen the actual shit I've done. Oh man. Oh man. I try not to get like too detailed or anything, but you know, I guess I've infected someone. No, it happens though. It happens though. It happens to the best of us. It's just like, fuck. Erupted like chaos, heretic. What? It was surprisingly Cherry.
I did it.
It was our power. It was our combined power.
I don't think you even saw everything I did.
Nope.
Just like what, one image?
You just strike me down in the name of our holy emperor? Uh-huh. I'd like to see you try. Terry's toy house made you go, huh.
Your fault for looking around.
Chaos? Like that damn fourth Chaos Emerald. I need to try and 100% the Sonic X Shadow Generations. I know I 100%ed the first Sonic Generations, like, way back in the day. But, like, now I want to do it again.
Well, now I want to know which two, because I can only think of one.
Cherry would post
Trying to attack and instead you got attacked.
You got attacked! Cherry and Frost are my favorite couple for real. Would anyone like tea? You know what? I would not fucking turn that down because I have a sore throat, so I've been like munching cough drops, right? But I found out that my cough drops aren't cough drops because I didn't read the fucking package. It just looked exactly like the other cough drops. I've been having vitamin C drops. No wonder that they weren't fucking working. No, I'd like more estrogen. Hell yeah. Sippy tea. I have 5, take 1. Do you realize how big I am? Do you think that one whole tea, is going to do anything? Ah! You choose the 4th? Oh, the 4th tea. Man, I want to go back to the farmer's market again on Sunday, though. Maybe it would be less crowded. I don't know. It would maybe be more crowded. It was cool, though. It was really cool. I've not been to a farmer's market in so fucking long. And I'm still thinking about it, and I want to go back. This is true. This is true. We have designated places for posting that kind of stuff.
You can't keep me in here, Megatron!
Do you realize how big I am? Me to my girlfriend. Okay, you know what? I will give a little bit of silly, though, because we were playing VR chat earlier, so we were, of course, being goofy. And, you know, VR chat is, like, one of the few places that allows us to be goofy in such a way. So, using that VTuber model that I was doing, We got this silly little picture.
Tiny. I'm an ant. Good lord.
Oh god. What do you mean, oh god, Kiwi? Get in the cup.
Get in the cup. Funny you say that.
Yeah. Frosty, I look small. I look small.
We made a whole stew in that world.
Yeah, it had like cooking and stuff in that world. It was fucking great. It was fucking great.
Then we tried to make a pizza and messed it up.
Yeah, we messed up the pizza.
Somehow.
But yeah, here was some gay cooking, some gay size difference cooking. I had her knead the dough. Step on me. But yeah, that's the level of expressiveness I'm hoping for from that model I've shown. This is it with like all the pretty shaders.
Knead your dough.
Yes, we be gay. We gay. Keep scrolling. Except don't. Stay here. Stay here and boost my viewer count.
As soon as you enter, you can't leave. You're glued.
Yep. Nope, you're not allowed to leave.
Glued with a
Not allowed
fly
to
trap.
leave. Y'all smooching? Yes. I can't reach her, but... Come on, Autobot Sonic. It comes with the territory of being a Transformers fan, okay?
Yeah.
I say Hawk, you say Tua. Hawk, Tua. No, at some point I should make a model of my OC named Firehawk Tua.
Oh god. The sound messed up on stream when I did that.
What do you mean?
That made it sound terrible.
You ever play the game Hawk? I wish they'd make a sequel, Hawk 2. Fucking Screech. What was that sound? I don't know.
It was me wheezing, but the sound messed up, so it was all crackly and sounded terrible.
Oh.
Death had
Sounded
finally
like Soundwave having a nut. Well, somebody needs to clip that so that I know what the fuck it is. And if you name the clip, name it Soundwave having a nut, okay?
It was me dying. That death had finally come.
I got excited. Oh, Lord Megatron, I'm mega. Oh my god. Oh my god. We be silly today. We be silly today. Man, it's like
Very silly.
Man, I know I'm supposed to work on art, but it's like I truly do not fucking feel like it. I will be completely real. Part of me wants to sideline stream and just work on my fucking zoo again. Would you guys be mad? Would you guys be mad if I went and did my zoo more?
Zoo time every stream now.
It's zoo time. It's zoo time. I'm just fucking tired. Bro,
This is your
y'all
stream
are my
doing more.
viewers. Y'all are my viewers. I said I was gonna do commissions, but it's like Loki sounded like an old sound effect from Doctor Who. I still have not watched any Doctor Who. I kind of completely forgot it exists until like that rubber hose guy like was like all over TikTok. Hold the line. Yep,
Hold the
stream again.
line.
Okay, but I wouldn't be doing art fight though. I wouldn't be doing art fight if I drew. I'd be doing my commissions, which like I know are important. But part of it's like, I mean, I have Clip Studio on my iPad. I could just like draw in bed. And like I keep forgetting I can do that.
Well, then do it.
Well, I need to remember that I can do it. Hold the door. Hold the door for what? Hold the door for who? Whomst.
Me.
Houmst. I just need to figure out what my goal is because, like, I've noticed. So it's like, because I'm in the Africa area, I'm limited based on what the market is going to give me as far as animals, and like all like the good conservation point animals take like forever to have babies. So, I began drawing on my iPad again if it didn't get its first crack after like 4 years. Oh. I'm trying to be very, very gentle with my iPad. My iPad is actually what I use to do my face tracking and stuff. You found the ones that Cherry used to convert me. Used to
6?
convert you.
Yeah, I totally use them.
Rent? Oh my, no, 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 no. I'm
Okay, those make more sense.
I've been frisbeeing my iPad and throwing it onto my bed and dropping it from my head height, and it's never cracked until now. Ooh. It's time to animate? Hell yeah!
Yeah, seeing that list of names, those definitely make more
Okay.
sense.
Oh, Ren, Violet, Kai, June. Oh, yes, yes, yes. We have done many, many ADM roleplay with those characters.
Well, not Violet and Kai.
Oh, that is true. Not Violet. But Ren. Wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Definitely ran in on one.
Yeah. Slowly turning all your Sonas feral because a Heike forgot how to draw Anthro stuff. You know what? I'm kind of like on the flip side of that. Like, I haven't drawn feral stuff in quite some time, and it's like all of my OCs are gradually getting more and more humanoid. As much as you don't want to, you should probably work in comps, probably. Yeah, that's just true. You draw on your tablet with your finger. What? What? Not a stylus? There's usually some pretty cheap styluses that work with most tablets. They don't work great, but they work. But you know what? Knowing that you draw with your finger, that's impressive. Well, Frosty, it appears we both have autism. You caveman everything you do. You know what else is impressive? Dare I fucking ask? Oh my god. You know what? But I might, if I do commissions again, I might have to once again caffeinate. Tism gang. Well, I know I'm ADHD. I know I am very I am very, very ADHD. But I know that there's a lot of traits that like are similar in ADHD to autism, and like, but there's also been times it's like I would not be surprised if I had autism. Roblox? Get my coffee? Okay, but the issue with that, is I procrastinate in doing dishes until like right before stream. So it's like I don't know if the cup that I use for my coffee, for like my iced coffee, is gonna be clean yet. How much does the coffee cost? Ooh, I don't know, but you can take a look. You can take a look with Dragon Roast coffee. I mean this kindly, but have you seen your model in your Discord server? That's your diagnosis. You use the same coffee cup every time you defo is autistic. No, no. Okay, I have two. I have two cups that I like because they have decent insulation, right? And like that's what I like to use for my iced coffee. But but you know what? I could be. I could be. I would not be surprised. But like I think it also says a lot that like like young girls typically don't get diagnosed with ADHD, and I got diagnosed with ADHD when I was fucking 6. So technically ADD, but like ADD has kind of been mixed into ADHD overall. Frosty, I've designated cups for hot coffee and cold coffee. You're just I'm in my 30s, like, oh, maybe both. You know what? Yeah. See, my vibe with Rodimus is like, I like him. I like that autistic man. No, I don't. I would not be surprised at all. I just have never been diagnosed, and I'm kind of like, in today's climate, a little bit nervous about getting officially diagnosed, but like, I wouldn't be surprised. ADHD and ADD both have similar symptoms to autism that women are often labeled as ADHD, ADD because the doctors don't want to label us with autism. Yay for the health system. Yeah! Got your first commission in ages? Hell yeah! So happy that Jawbreaker from Earthspark is canonically autistic, according to one of the writers. That is pretty cool too. He does definitely read. He does definitely read it. For instance, I was labeled ADHD as a child, and now have been told it's autism. That does make me think as well. Like there are definitely a few times in my younger years in school that I got pulled aside into other rooms to like do special little quizzes with with other with other teachers. So and of course I had no idea what the fuck I was going on. I was just getting special quizzes and stuff. Special flashcards. I get to have robots and not be judged. Your desk is a testament to that. Fair. Your mother says you're a special little boy. ADHD and ADD are the same neurotype. It's all ADHD now, but it is also considered a spectrum. Yes. So, like I said, I was diagnosed ADD. But like, yeah, it's officially been kind of merged all together as ADHD. So, genuinely thought she called me limited edition. Got the smart kind of ASD, so I count myself lucky. Fair, you know what? Fair. I know I've never been able to be very good in like the school system. I struggle really, really hard with fucking academic stuff. I'm like, I know I'm also working on my little fucking insurance thing right now, and I am struggling. I am struggling. I just can't fucking read. Yeah, labeled gifted. You know what? Same. I know I was in like advanced language arts for like years until like I don't know, I just started like malfunctioning at school and like despite being like really really good at my assignments, I just stuck at doing school. Pretty sure you're a little autistic because I've never been comfortable with eye contact, so I never fully look at anyone or constantly looking at anything but the person with some hardcore trying. And from what I've seen, discomfort and little eye contact is a trait. Yeah. On top of that, I know nonverbal is also a trait that I think you have shown quite a bit as well.
A lot.
Yeah.
This
Not-
stuff's the greatest!
you know what? I'm also realizing. I'm also fucking realizing. Um, maybe another fucking trait of just like where I might be autistic possibly is I'm someone who gets very, very particular about my spot. So it's like I have gotten in like legitimately fucking fights with my siblings over like my favorite seat at the dining table. Yeah, it's a special here, and we're all welcome here, unless you have a pregnancy kink like that one street bird that tried to start a fight with Frosty. But yeah, it was the same. It took years to get used to it, but it's possible. But yeah, I still find it awkward at times. But I learned it's as long as people know you're listening or paying attention, that's what matters. Yeah. But yeah, like I am somebody who will fist fight for my spot. That is one thing that maybe that's an autistic trait that I very much embody. Like I have my spot. Do not take my spot. Oh, ouch! I'm fist fighting that storm. Actual fucking dragon behavior. Are dragons autistic? Does that mean dragons are autistic? You know what? We have like our obscure collections and shit. I think dragons are autistic. Another thing is zoning out. I can just zone out randomly. I mean, same, but I also like disassociate sometimes, so that's their hyper focus. It's not even raining. The power just died. Jeez, I'm wondering if it's like, could it be like too hot? Dragons hoard and live in their little caves. Yeah. So we just like diagnosed all dragons with autism. And you know what? I mean, it doesn't help. It doesn't help. So like along with having, obviously a Transformers collection, I also collect dragons. I also collect dragons. I've got like a little fucking key holder bowl thing that's a dragon. I have several dragon plushies. I I like dragons and I like Transformers. Like I could be doing something for ages, like painting or building, and I'll just freeze and stare out for ages or seconds. Like the other day, I was painting and I zoned out for an hour and sat there unmoving and silent. Fair. Girl, trust me, you give the vibes. My tism radar goes off with you. I guess I've been diagnosed by stream. I've been diagnosed by stream. You know what? Maybe that means more than like an autism diagnosis in today's fucking US healthcare system. And I also got the animals hyper focus too. So I think I like ADHD is definitely something I have thought that maybe, but I'm just someone who's like I don't want to self-diagnose, but at the same time at the same fucking time all the all the signs are there. It's just like a lot of the autism memes. It's like I relate a little bit too much to this. God. I mean, the only job I've ever been able to like keep is a job that involves my fucking hyperfixations too on like pet care. Hence why I'm stuck at shitty pet store jobs all the time. I was even doing free work for the rescue I was working at just because like I cared that much. Here's the thing, actual autistic people are doing really good at self-diagnosing because they do all the research first. You know what? Fair. It's not great here for a diagnosis either. Like, I was diagnosed at 4, and my brother was told I'd have no place in society, and my father was also wailed out for 7 years saying I don't want a oh, that for a son. I always forget, I do always forget that that is actually a slur. I've used that as, like, you know, just like a little goofy thing to call my cats. I always forget it's a slur. I don't know if it's, like, something considered a slur very much in the States, but now look at me. I'm a normal, debatable person who's living in society. So, I mean, I don't want to say it, but like, I guess, like the shortened word of like spastic. I guess, I guess that's considered a slur in some areas. So, yeah, that's one that I've used a lot and had no idea it was a slur. So I'm trying to cut that from my vocabulary. It is in non-US countries. I know it's an older word. It's an older word. Yeah. It's pretty casual in the States here too, but like from what I understand, it's like an older one that a lot of people used to use. And it's not as much used nowadays beyond just like the casual instances, but yeah. Well, hey, I educated stream about something. You're back with your new name. Hell yeah. We got a little seal in chat. We got a little seal in chat. You know what? That reminds me. We were actually talking about it last stream about how I wish that there was like more Seal VR chat bases that like weren't cutesy. Because I fucking love leopard seals for the weird creepy freaks that they are. Water dragons. Fucking lovely leopard seals. I know, right? Like they look so dumb and so scary, like just like depending on the fucking picture of them. Reptile software on mammal hardware. You know what? You are absolutely correct. That's me. I'm Seal the Sea Wing. Hey. Wait, bollocks was a slur? I thought that that was just like I thought that that was just like bullshit. That was like another word for bullshit. The Matrix of Sigma ship. You are Sigmar. Oh, not a slur, but a lighter swear. Got it. Okay. Kind of like crap in the US. Like, for some reason, you can say crud, but you can't say crap. And, like, I know we've talked about, like, Transformers swear words and stuff, and it's like how scrap used to be like the friendly like Transformer swear word, but I guess like that still sounded too much like crap to be like a kid show thing. So it's like now it's scrud because like you could say crud, but I don't even know what scrud is supposed to be a pun about. And it used to be slag. Yep, which is also a fucking slur. Scrud sounds like a word for engine buildup. Feck off, you useless bollocks of a thing. Your mother was a toaster who took bread like a bakery. And yet they just put frag into a kid's show. Yeah! Didn't that make the Dinobots feel awkward? Yeah. Slag here just means taking the piss. Wasn't it like a derogatory word for a woman? Wasn't like that what it was supposed to be? I think that was like the reason that they changed it. It's because I have phantom pain. I know exactly what you were fucking referencing. It's like, man, people in VR chat like that are so fucking strange to me because, like, I do get it. I do get because I am somebody who has like actually experienced the whole Phantom Sense thing. So it's like I know that it is like to a degree real, but it is not fucking real in the same way that a lot of people like to act like it is. Like the new model that I just got, it has like a first person muzzle feature, so like you can like see like the snoot in front of you. Didn't realize Gumroad let you set a filter for non-binary. I was just, oh, that's neat. But yeah, so it's like my new avatar has like a setting to where like you can see the snoot in front of you, right? And it's like I can feel it. So it's like that is something that I'm just like, oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like the way that that feels because it feels like there is something genuinely covering like my lower face. But phantom pain does not equal phantom sense. Phantom penis for people who have lost limbs. Yeah. No, phantom pain in VR chat is not fucking real. That is something that is not real. Phantom sense is, but it's still not in the same way that people like to make it out to be. Boop the snoot. Yeah, I don't know. It's like because like in a fursuit, it's different because like you're wearing an entire costume over your head, So it's like there is like there is genuinely something in front of your face. Whereas with the VR chat avatar, where you can see the muzzle in front of you, it's like you can feel it still. Like it feels like there is something in front of your mouth and nose, and it's like it's something that I don't like. So that is a feature I will not be using on my new avatar just because it's like I don't like how it feels. I like to think it's your brain being confused. Exactly, exactly. Phantom sense in my left big toe. Hey, Chum Fairy's VR model. Nice. Saw the wildest video where a scientist does give his subject phantom sense with a fake hand. Yup. No, it's because VR is immersive enough to where it can start tricking your brain a little bit. But there is a lot of people who do over exaggerate the fuck out of it for the sake of attention. And that is something that I think is really, really annoying. It's like I can completely understand it being annoying if somebody keeps putting their hands in your face and stuff because like I said, it's like I could feel that muzzle and I didn't like it. So I get it. But also there is a level to where it is in your hands and your responsibility to like either block somebody who's getting in your space or like turn on the personal space setting. I have phantom pain. Okay, what's kiwi fruit going on about now? SDIYBT? What does that mean?
I'm saving you.
There's nothing for me to save! What do you mean? I just googled what the fuck SDIYBT, and the first thing is from Urban Dictionary. The first thing is from Urban Dictionary. Start digging in your butt, twin. Huh? What? What? Is that what fucking said, Seal? Because Urban Dictionary, like, is that. What does that mean? Now, one day ago, know your meme. The hottest new slang acronym on TikTok is SDIYBT, thanks to one viral SpongeBob SquarePants meme. Have I ever searched up Starscream in Urban Dictionary? I have not, but let's do that now. Let's do that now. I'm curious. Okay, Megatron's punching bag is one of the definitions. Uh, Starscream is a whiny, screechy, egotistical, backstabbing git of a transformer. Despite this, if you were to show a picture of him, any given female trans fan, she will, without fail, melt into a squealing puddle of fangirlish glee. Use this tactic wisely. All the way back in 2008, that was aged very much by saying trans fan, because I know that that's what like Transformers fans used to call themselves as like the fandom name. As you can see, that is not used anymore. Crimson. I see one from October 2022. Megatron's least favorite child. Have a coffee. You know what? I should go make my coffee. You know what? We have an ad starting in about 30 seconds. It'll be a 3-minute ad break. I might go ahead and use that to get started on my coffee because my cups should be clean enough to where I can just rinse them out and be all good. Why are there so many titty models? You know why. You know exactly why. You know exactly why. Kitty! You know what, titty model? I used to work in a bookstore that did minor fandom events back in the day. One day the manager comes up to me asking what Transformers fans call themselves, and I had to be like, trans fans, but I probably wouldn't use that in official signage. And he was like, yeah, there's a reason that it's not used anymore. It's like, take them off you for research. Just found a model for $5,000? What do you mean? $5,000? Is it like an animation model? Is it? I mean, is it an animation model? Like, not a VR chat model base? Linking it and show me stuff. Let me see, because I know that animation models can absolutely be something, like within a good few hundred. Okay, let's see what this model includes. Let's see what this model includes. Oh my god. Not even, it's an edit. It's an edit. It's not even a fully original model. It's an edit. Huh? Okay, yeah, okay. Like, it is a very, very detailed model edit. So like, but like, it's not, maybe $5,000 if it was a fully custom commission, not as something you sell over and over and over again. If that was a fully custom one and done commission, $5,000 makes sense for a model of this level of detail. Maybe, but like, that's a scam. They have a link in the description that takes you to another link where they could buy it for $30. Oh my god. Okay, 30 for something that you sell over and over again is far more correct. Part of me wonders though. Part of me wonders if they are using it on Gumroad to try and just use Gumroad's advertising system in order to direct them to their other place, because I will say my models on Gumroad are more expensive than they are on Coffee or on Ko-fi because yeah. Yeah, but my models are more expensive on Gumroad than they are on Ko-fi because Gumroad charges like absolutely massive fucking fees. So it's like me, if I posted the same model on Gumroad for the same price, I would be like selling those models at a loss. So at least compared to what I could make if somebody just bought them from my fucking Ko-fi. Half of these models are just straight up naked. Yeah, it's like, look, y'all know, I am a very sex positive, kink positive type streamer. So it's like, if you like to like ERP in VR chat, so long as you keep it to private instances, you are completely welcome to do whatever fucking activities that you want. However, I think that it is also a case of just like, there are a lot of people who don't use those fucking avatars in private instances, and it, like, it sets a really bad precedent because people don't fucking put their clothes on in public spaces where there are going to be kids running around in VR chat. It's like, I get it, man. I get it. I get it. You guys know I have my things that, like, I literally could not fucking do in real life, even if I wanted to. So that is where VR comes into play very, very nicely. But, you know, I keep it to private instances, and it is completely okay for people to do the same things if they keep it to private 18 plus instances. And a lot of people fucking don't. And it annoys the fuck out of me. Like, I'm just like going to some Cheeto. Seen some funky things in VR chat. I know, right? I know, right? Like I don't know, it's just it's not that hard. It's not that hard to just keep things to designated places. Bad things, yeah. No, I mean I've been in like a murder 4 lobby one time to where on one half of the little waiting area was like actual fucking children, like probably like no older than 13, screaming slurs. And then the other side of the waiting room was people like full body like lap dancing each other. How's it going? It's going. I might make my coffee very soon. I was gonna do it during the ad, but like the ad already passed, so. But what you been up to? What you been up to?
This stuff's the greatest.
Oh, I need to take my drink. Like for example, art for me, I do not say for work for people willing to pay for it. Hell, I've done requests for seal caps, but I don't advertise it. It's only when people ask, and I'm like, yeah, sure, for 20 or 30 quid. Like keep that stuff private because not everyone wants to see it. Yeah, it's I mean, if you have like an adult oriented space, then it's like it's fine to talk about it. It's fine to talk about it, but like, you also have to be aware that not everybody's gonna be on like the same level as you, and also it's just ah! Okay. But like the thing is like tag your shit and filter your shit. That is something that annoys the fuck out of me. That is just like there are times it's just like I am like just browsing my safe for work fucking like blue sky and stuff. And like I'm not even following anybody who should be posting that kind of stuff. But they will retweet something or repost something and it's just completely uncensored, completely untagged, and it's just like come on, man. Come on, man. I get that that technically forces people to see it and possibly like it, but it's like I am in fucking public right now. I am browsing this in the break room at work. It is quite literally not safe for work. And like you didn't fucking tag that shit, and I'm not supposed like I'm not following anybody who's supposed to be posting that kind of stuff. Wait a second, not tagging shows people your shit. It doesn't necessarily show people your shit, but like if there is a subject matter that makes people uncomfortable, and you don't tag it to indicate that, they don't have the ability to block that tag to prevent that from showing up on their feed in the first place. You know what? That makes sense. I thought not tagging just shows you stuff to your followers. Like, if it has like text and stuff, it can like, so like it can show up in like recommended feeds, like it can show up in like stuff that your friends like type feeds, or like keywords in the description can show it up as well. But it is always recommended to tag, especially if it contains subject matter that might be upsetting to someone. Like if you are drawing anything adult, like you need to tag that shit in SFW at the very least, because some people might not have that tag blocked, or might want to have that tag blocked. You know. We just discussing some online etiquette regarding adult content. Like I said, be a sex and kink positive channel here, so I'm like there's like 90% of shit that like I don't really care about, but it's just have good etiquette about it. I have good fucking etiquette about it, you know? Yeah, that shit gets out of hand quickly, yeah. We freak and we peak. More so dividing your freaky shit and normal shit if you do both. Exactly, exactly. The freakers. But yeah, my whole thing is like there's just etiquette about it that people should follow for like the comfort of everybody so that people can curate their online experiences and be able to avoid content that they don't want to see. And you know, in the cases of like VR chat, for example, private instances. Private instances, and now they have 18 plus instances or things that you can apparently create as well. So
Why don't you go build a bridge and jump off it?
hello, Sun King. Cannot hide from the temperatures outside any longer. You have errands to get done. I hear ya. I hear ya. It's too damn hot. It's too damn fucking hot right now. I am ready for autumn. I am ready for the trees to start turning orange again. Oh, yep, you recognize Cryo Shell. Frosty, grab me more points to throw at you, and my life is yours. Then just like hang out here. I can't grant you points manually. Ah! 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 Okay, this is true. This is true. Ice cream is nice. Summer foods. Summer foods are nice. Summer temperatures, not so nice.
You disgust me.
Oh. But no, I've been going crazy about like peaches and stuff lately. I don't know what it is. This is the year of peaches for me. I fucking love peaches. Dance peeps, shake those booties. All the sweets come out during summer. Okay, but like, you know, there's autumn sweets though. You can eat ice cream anytime. Being in front of a fire with a bowl of ice cream is better than sweating in the sun with ice cream. Okay, okay, okay. My whiteness is showing. But I love me some pumpkin spice. There's like definitely some things that it's just like should not be pumpkin spiced. Some of like the corporate fucking abominations that they make pumpkin spice flavored is like absolutely insane. But like I love me some cinnamon. Synonym. He'll give US foods one thing and it's that. You know what? You need to try some southern barbecue. You need to try some southern barbecue. You got to try like some like gumbo, like real down south like Louisiana. Starbucks really worth it. I've never gotten anything from that place. No. Oh, hello, Mothy. Starbucks is still being boycotted. Yes. I
I
heard
return.
shuffling. Hello. I will
So
eat the.
it was because they were cutting a tree out by the power line.
Oh, okay.
We've had a tree leaning or kind of getting old and falling on a power line for a while now. And I guess somebody drove by and was like, that's a problem.
Yeah, that could
And
start a
started
fire.
cutting it, and that's why the power was out. So just like, okay, that makes sense. And
Yeah.
so they just fixed it for us. So it's like, yay, that's dealt with, and we didn't have to cut it.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's, I mean, you know, mild inconvenience for a nicer reward, so.
Yeah. It was just like, oh, this is weird.
The white suburban girl in me loves some Starbucks. I mean, I won't lie. I mean, like, I loved me some Starbucks too. However, like, you know, I do know it's a boycott target, and I have other coffee shops to go to now. When I lived in gentrified ass Naples, Florida, that was like my only option though. It was either Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts, and both of them are kind of ass. But like especially Dunkin' Donuts, so I like defaulted to Starbucks. Family owned coffee shops are the best. Yes. We got one. We got one and I just got like some coffee grounds from there to bring home, but I have like a gothic fucking coffee shop like in walking distance from me. It's great. Yeah, like it's gothic. I stole you for too long last night. My fiance tried to pull an "I told you so," but I wasn't cranky, so he was wrong. Frosty, give me the Goth Cafe, and I'll never do Invincible memes again. But then I dox myself. There was one in Vegas that was a hub for college kids, but the coffee was so good and the honey toast is amazing. Ooh. Have I ever seen whatever have you seen about Death Stranding 2? I know of it. I obviously know of it. I've never really played I never played the first one or the second one, but
The second game is ridiculous so far.
oh man. Did take two
Confusing
15
wise
minute
and
power
just all
ups
the
today
random
though.
like funny bits.
Haven't played the first one. Yeah, all I know is just like Norman Reedus and the Funky Fetus. That's it. That's it. That's all I know.
Oh, you're missing a lot of lore then if you'd not played the first one.
Yeah.
Unless you watched a playthrough, then you're fine.
The hands of death could not hold me. The sisters of fate could not kill me, and you will not deny me the goths. I will have my revenge. But then I dox myself. I can't say the name of this fucking cafe.
Oh my goodness, you're missing so much not doing the first game.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, both are very, very confusing at the same time.
I mean, that's a Kojima game, though. That's just how Kojima games do. They don't make
Yeah.
fucking sense. Shit just happens because like he thinks it looks cool.
I just like how everyone's literally going around giving thumbs up for likes.
Yeah.
And you can wrestle animals.
I blame the Discord for this, but I am still able to read Cybertronian after translating all of it from the new show. I realized I was reading your stream layout without thinking about it.
Oh my god.
Give me that power.
You've been streaming it, and I can't believe on all three of them it was a 7-hour stream. Oh man. You've been cursed. You know what? You've been blessed. You can read Cybertronian now. Isn't that cool? I think that's pretty cool.
I
Human
used
reading
to be able
Cybertronian.
to do that with, I think it was Anglo-Saxon runes back when, like, before high school. And now I can't anymore.
Now you just have to learn to write it. You want to go to bed? Well, that's too damn bad. Nope.
Holding you hostage again.
Yep. We're holding Mix hostage again. We'll be lurking now. Have fun. Great vibes. Thank you so much for stopping by. And you know what? Let me give you a quick little shout out. I know you've been starting to stream lately too. Yeeto Cheeto 420. You know, I've had you on my Fortnite friend list for a while, and I don't think we've actually ever played Fortnite. Used to be able to read Dothraki? Don't get to hold you hostage after last night. Says who? Says who? This is my stream. I can hold whoever I want hostage. No, we haven't, but I'm so down to play whenever you're free. Well, keep an eye out if I'm on for like more than like 3 seconds. I was on last night doing some grinding, trying to get some Superman. I want to get Superman. I got the I went from nothing to getting the cape last night, so
Oh, they did add a new emote that's larger than life.
what do you mean? What do you mean larger than life? I say is my size difference loving ass. I'm looking on Fortnite.gg.
You don't know the song? Sorry about the squeaky toys. It's my dog again.
Look. Oh, it's that song. Okay. I don't know if I plan to get that one. I've been sitting on some V-Bucks for a while because, like, there's actually not really been anything in the shot that I'm looking to get. Which, you know, maybe is a good thing. Maybe is a good thing so that I don't just, like, immediately blow up my V-Bucks. We need to do Helldivers again? We do! There was, like, this one animation that I watched the other night that cracked me the fuck up. With how well animated it was as well. You know what? And I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab it really quick. I'm gonna make you guys watch it.
Oh, please. Please.
Okay, hold on. Shrinking a little bit to my little corner here.
There's a link in the description of the video to get the very last image as a wallpaper, but you have to sign in to Patreon to get it.
It's probably
Like, I don't have one.
It's probably a Patreon reward. Okay.
I think you just have to be logged in, but I was like, I don't think I have a Patreon.
Not game capture, and we'll go ahead and do this. Oh, fuck off.
Liberty!
Me playing Helldivers right there. Yeah. I know, right? Biblically accurate Helldiver.
No pain, no freedom. Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing in that hell pod?
Sir, liberty.
Is that Actman asking Chief? Daddy Master Chief has arrived to help. I don't know if any of these names mean anything to you guys, but but yeah, that was that. I was just cracking up at how like insanely well animated that was. The Act Man, he's a YouTuber. The name rings a bell, but like it's also not ringing a bell, so I apologize. Like I've heard the name. I have no idea who the fuck he is. You know what? I need to maybe actually get the coffee I keep saying I'm gonna brew. When's the next ad? Because we're already almost 2 hours into stream. Okay. It's gonna take like 10-15 minutes for the coffee to brew, so you banish me. You have no power. You have no power to banish me. Begin? Begin? Okay. Uh Hello. Hello, we are doing well. I was actually just about to BRB for just a short couple minutes to try and get some coffee started brewing so that maybe I can actually do art because I don't wanna, but I have to. But yes, I will be right back. I'm gonna put Cherry on though. Cherry, you're able to you can entertain them.
Wow, if only I had a game up to stream.
No, it's it's okay. But you know what? You can yell in the chat. I'm gonna make sure that Discord is on the BRB screen. Audio application audio capture Discord. We're adding that. So now Cherry can talk.
Wow. The twist is I'm not gonna say anything. It would be my thing. Oh yeah, Sharknado. No. Why would I have a favorite phone number? Y'all should spam Pipes when she gets back. Are y'all just finding random questions to ask?
What you guys talking about? I return! Waiting
Guys
for my
that
coffee to brew.
compete with duck paintings to be put on. No, I have not. Dang.
Okay, so we have the guys that compete with duck paintings. Ah! Okay, hold on. How fucking dare you? Hold on. Duck painting competition. Okay, hold on. We're looking this up. We're looking this up right now. Stop it! Stop it! I said stop it! Stop it! We were following your wife's orders? How dare you betray me? Okay, but I'm looking up this duck competition thing. Okay, federal duck stamp. Oh, it actually blends into my stream layout. What? What? That's cool. Anyways. Oh, can I not scroll? Can I not scroll? What's my favorite type of glue? What do you mean?
Kiwi's been asking all kinds of random questions the entire time.
That sounds like a Kiwi thing to do. Okay. The 2025 Duck Stamp Contest information for artists who can enter the federal Duck Stamp art contest. The contest is open to all U.S. citizens, nationals, and resident aliens who are at least 18 years of age by June 1st, 2025. Oh, we can't enter the Duck Stamp competition this year, guys.
Dang.
Eligible species. At least one of 5 eligible waterfowl species must be the dominant feature of your entry in the foreground and clearly the focus of attention. Eligible species for 2025 are the wood duck, the gadwall, the cinnamon teal, the bufflehead, and the ruddy duck. I don't know what any of those are. Inclusion of additional elements such as non-eligible species or other designs that depict uses of stamp for sporting, conservation, or collecting purposes are optional. There can be no writing, including numbers on birds, bands, or lettering on signs depicted in your entry. Do not sign your entry. Only one entry per artist can be accepted. What's my favorite zip code? I don't fucking know. We're learning about the Duck Stamp Art Contest. It's a federal fucking thing. Favorite shade of brown? Preparing your entry. You know what? Let's make sure that there's no AI generated bullshit on this. Entry may be any media except photography or computer generated art. Okay, thank God. The design must be the contestant's original hand-drawn creation. The entry must not be copied or duplicated from previously published material, including photographs or from images in any format posted on the internet. Entries must be 7 by 10 inches and oriented in the horizontal position. They must be matted over with a bright white matting. The matting must be 1 inch wide. Total size, the entry with matting must be 9 by 12 and less than 1/4 inches thick. We suggest using a 1/8 masonite board or a foam core with 1/8 matting to equal the total thickness of 1/4 inches. Enter it next year and draw the silliest duck. Yes! Soundwave is always good, but at the same time, I don't know, it's hard to say at a time who my actual fave, though Spark and Redeemed IDW Megs is also, yeah. What do you mean, water pipe system?
My favorite species of ant is the one crawling in your house right now.
Oh. You know what? I like Inferno. I like Inferno from Beast Wars. That's my favorite ant species. What do you mean wattage for my lights?
12 million lumens.
Gotta make sure that you go blind if you look into it, like, directly for more than, like, half a second. Nobody ever asks my favorite ant species. Okay, what's your favorite ant species, Oxenfree? What's my favorite type of grape? Those cotton candy grapes are really fucking good, actually. Have y'all ever had those? Leafcutter ants, they're little farmers. They are cute. Man, I need my caffeine! My favorite type of pans. Non-stick. I know that cast iron does wonders. However, I have a glass stove, and I would probably break that glass stove. I did see that with the facial markings and no eyes, you do still need to have a mouth visibly present, but yes, that works fine. My favorite pans are sexual. That is completely valid there. What's my favorite of wind turbines? Favorite brand of coal? Huh? The crunchy ones. Yeah, this is getting to the this is getting to spam territory, Kiwi. Oh, hello, Axel. Yeah, just make sure that, like, it's one thing to have a running joke, but it's like when it does start getting to the point of spam territory to where it is like completely taken over the whole chat, do just keep that in mind so that other conversations can keep going. Oh god, we got the rival Axels! Fight! 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 Fight!
They're doing the Spider-Man point right now. You!
Anyways, tea, yes. Spill the tea! What should we spill the tea about? Is there any tea should be spilled? Do we have any spillable tea right now? What's the hot drama on the internet as of lately? You know, it's like it's slightly political in nature just because it's making fun of the fucking tangerine tyrant here. But did you see that the motherfucker apparently like left with the World Cup trophy after they were like trying to get him to fucking leave and he just like took the trophy?
Wait, what?
Yeah. So I guess I guess like so there was like I don't know sports stuff, but like, you know, a team won the World Cup, right? And like they clearly don't like him. And he was like just trying to like intrude himself on like their little victory thing, getting in their pictures and shit. And like instead of like just like bringing the trophy to them, he just kept it. Wait, Burger King footless guy passed away? What? What was the name? What was that channel's name? Oh man. Oh man, what was it? I know who the fuck that channel is. That's sad though. I know he has a pretty big YouTube channel. He straight up stole someone's medal too. Yeah. Oh, the YouTuber didn't die. The guy who stood on the lettuce died. Oh. Oh, got it.
So he
Still
just
though,
took their stuff? I'm so confused. Why did he just leave with their stuff?
because he's a fucking bastard narcissist who's never been told no in his fucking life. The one dude who skydived from space died too? Oh.
Apparently, he's also been diagnosed with chronic venous insufficiency.
Oh yeah. He wants to be a special boy. It's like, is being like the president of the United States not a fucking enough? Recently got educated that closed species servers are unhinged. This is true, and like I am somebody who has been in a lot of closed species communities for a while now. And I have one of my own. But yeah, there's definitely some that's just like, man, you guys kind of do give the species a bad rap. Not even gonna fucking lie. Even called Brian's taller than him. God. But I mean, yelling and allowed to change shit or do shit without reporting to some artist. It depends on the species. But like I do know some species are very, very strict on like their master list. I know the one that I was running had like a whole redesign process, but that was so that the species could like stay consistent. A big reason, like with mine specifically, it was largely to check traits, and it was to check and make sure because the species has some pretty specific design rules to prevent them from getting watered down to just being another robot furry species. But no, I used to be really, really active in like the CC cat community. Hugs? You want hugs? Someone get this man some hugs. I'm kind of somebody who gets weird about hugs, but but there are some close species because close species is something I could absolutely talk all day about because I've been in the community for so long. But I've like two close species for shits and giggles, but never really been in the community. Like I said, the communities can be interesting. I know I have a Chimerion, which is another kind of infamous one. I just didn't really vibe with the community. I got ignored, except like the one time that I like complained that somebody tried to scam people with my character. I had to like resolve a whole thing like, hey, I never traded this character. Who gave you this character? and be like, no, I never traded that. That's my OC. And because I had the audacity to complain about that, I had moderators kind of go after me for ruining the vibe. And it's just like, nobody helped me with this fucking situation of somebody scamming people with my character. But I have heard that the creator of Chimerions as well is problematic. I haven't really heard the full scope of the drama, but that's souring the species a little bit more. I might change my Chimerion OC to something else at some point. Still haven't decided a game to play. Oh, I'm not doing a game. I'm doing art. I'm doing an art this time. But like I'm waiting on my coffee. It's probably done by now. It's probably done by now. Okie dokie, it's time for Betty for me. Had enjoyed chatting with you and being a goober. Enjoy your art, Frosty, and I hope you all have a lovely evening. Good night and love y'all. For sure. And like, you know what? And thank you so much for all the gift subs. I'm certain everybody who received them is going to appreciate them as well. But thank you for really helping me reach a new level on the hype train. Heard about the 10K furry one for the first time last week. That was a whole situation. That was like an auction. That was like an auction that went like absolutely insane. But no, I have a CC cat, and I do fucking love my CC cat. I have a crook as well, which is in the same fucking like general universe as CC cats. Wait, are you guys talking about cars? Are you guys talking about cars? Which I mean cars. Are y'all lore strict or not? With my closed species and semi-open species, yes I am. With my fully open species though, because I have several, not really, no. You're fine with me dropping some Corvette lore. I mean, I won't really have anything to say about it because, like I said, I'm not a big car person. I don't really know anything about cars, and I don't really do cars at all. So, because yeah, I'll just be honest. Anything you tell me about cars, I just will not have anything to. Car? What the fuck do you mean I'm a car? I'm not a car. Where did you get car from this? Where did you get car? I'm not a car. But yeah, like obviously, if you have car interests, then like that's cool. But like I said, I won't have anything to say about it. uh, but yeah, mousy. So the closed species that I was talking about, this one is very very lore heavy. I do have a model of her. And to learn you some things about cars, but I don't like cars. I drive a car because I have to, not because I want to. But yeah, like this is the closed species that I do of which I speak that is very very lore heavy. This thing is a goofier character, and like I really want to model her better, but like I'm trying to make sure that they have a very specific anatomy and a very specific lore so that they don't get lumped into like synths and protogens, and it's like, oh, it's just a robot furry, and I don't want them to get watered down to that, which is why they're kind of closed based on vibes, pretty much. And this is one of the sonas that I will be VTubing with soon, by the way. vibes of the person. Pretty much. It's just like, if I can trust that you're not gonna be like weird, and like respect the boundaries of the species. Just because people will run off with things, and they're closed on the basis of like like they I want them to stay what they are. And it's like, and you can be inspired by them. You can be inspired by them, but it's just like, don't call it what the species is called, which they're called reveloids. It's like, don't call it a reveloid if you're not going to follow the lore and rules of the species, because it's not one if it's not following the rules. Making you feel like you're doing closed species wrong? How so? Close species nowadays on the internet, because like the internet is very much a different place where that sort of thing doesn't really thrive anymore, just because it's like the way people like consume fandom and like online communities is a lot different than how people used to do it. I agree. Well, in general, you should respect artists. Yeah. Like I said, like there's some closed species that are closed because somebody wants to make the adopts of the certain species and be the only person who makes adopts of them. And mine is kind of like that. I'd be kind of uncomfortable if somebody who I didn't know who they were was making adoptables of my species. So, he had customers who didn't know how to build lore, so I made them to kind of build a bear kind of OCs. Well, that's fair. That is fair. I make one they can use the lore to build up. Yeah. But yeah, it's like mine are pretty lore heavy, and like I said, because there's other robotic sort of species that exist, and my Sona already gets called a protogen all the fucking time. Um, like it's just like I I I want to make sure that like they stay what they're supposed to be, rather than just kind of like squished and mushed into just, oh, it's like a protogen but not. And it's like, no, it's got some very very specific design rules. That is what makes it what it is. That's also because some of the closed species shouldn't be a closed species, like a cat made of jello. This is true. There's some things like I think hybrid closed species like fucking I don't want to like name any closed species off the top of my head to start shit with the creators or whatever, but there's a couple that it's just like gonna be that person. I do not know what a protogen is. So a protogen is a furry species that's kind of like a cyborg furry with a visor, like a screen face visor thing. Water dogs are kind of weird, you know what? Fair. But so that's like the most popular furry species that's like a mechanical one. Just trying to find like some like official references so that it's like I'm not just grabbing some random artist art off of Google. Let's go to Wiki Fur. Okay. Okay. So there is, oh, I gotta go to save pictures. So here is like the reference between like a protogen and a primogen. And primogens are a closed species, while protogens are an open species. But so that's what they are, right? They are cyborgs. I would like to emphasize cyborgs. Because like they are partially organic, and but they have like metallic features like the legs, the thighs, like the thighs, the chest piece, and the little face visor. But otherwise, pretty much everything else is organic. Whereas my Sona, who is constantly called a protogen, is something that I would consider more biomechanical. Oh, and this ref is very large. I actually drew this one on stream. But yeah, whereas my Sona, which is like the one I would just use a 3D model of, is biomechanical, so she is entirely made out of metal, aside from her visor screen face. And but because she has that mane, it's like, oh, Protogen, screen face has a mane. Well, thank you. Like I said, let me bring her out again. This is this character. This is this character. I'm remodeling this character at some point, but this is this character. Yeah. And like I said, I will be VTubing as my Sona again soon. I'm jumping into multi-Sona VTubing. So along with Cold Front, once I remodel this character, I will VTube with her pretty consistently as well. But like, you know, Cold Front's not going anywhere. Cold Front's not going anywhere. I'm just indecisive, and I feel comfortable in other Sonas sometimes. Trying to see where they got Protogen because it has the screen face. That's it. But for people who weren't here earlier, I was actually gonna try and stream with this one model today. It didn't wind up going. It didn't wind up working out. I don't have the snoot exactly. But yeah, for those who weren't here earlier, I am also going to be streaming with my Fursona. I was going to try and do it today, but it turns out the face tracking doesn't actually entirely work. But this is another model I'm going to start using on stream pretty soon. The face tracking doesn't really work though. It's I can move the eyes and I can move the corners of the mouth. But I will be streaming with this model at some point as well because I'm an indecisive bitch. You think you're gonna do models of my other Transformers? Absolutely. Maybe not for VTubing, but I would love to animate my other characters. Do a little boogie. I can move so much more with this one though. I have way more than 30 characters though. Okay, back to Cold Front. Back to Cold Front. The wife floats, yeah. Also, we have an ad starting in 30 seconds. So it turns out I did wait till an ad break to go grab my coffee. So oopsie. And then after that, maybe I will actually fucking start on a commission. Thank you for showing me. Of course, of course. Soon. Soon I will have those other Sonas because I'm indecisive. You waited through 2 ad breaks? I just be procrastinating. Like, it's a stream where I'm like, I'm gonna draw! And I really don't feel like drawing today. I will be completely honest. Like,
You're gonna get to drawing and it's gonna be like 5 minutes till stream is done.
it's just one of those days, you know? You're witnessing some ADHD procrastination in real time. I'm like, I don't want to draw. I don't want to draw right now. But at the same time, like, I know I should. But at the same time, I'm like, And there's the ads.
Just chat today, it's okay.
Okay. But now, I go get my coffee. Cherry, you can go and entertain chat.
No.
Oh wait, that's the wrong screen. BRB.
How can I do a jig when you can't even see me? I'll feel that spirit. Oh, if you can't tell, I'm tired. I think it's been a really, really long time since I've ever drawn a furry. Yeah, I really don't think I have that many furs. I maybe have like 3 I can think of, I guess that would be. Yeah. Also, I want to see the skin. Oh, I don't think I can see that channel. Yeah, coloring stuff on that game is hard sometimes. Well,
What you guys talking about?
oh, I like that one. That was really pretty. Are you staring again?
Okay, what are you guys talking about? I have caffeine. Hello, Crimson.
I was trying to figure out how many furries I actually had,
Oh,
and then the creatures of Sonaria skin.
that mag is so
I
pretty.
know, it's very pretty.
I wanna maybe because like Mag Neurothis is kind of my main. I've noticed. I want to maybe make something prettier than my magma skin. You feel better with the bean juice? I will. I will.
That one gives me like cotton candy-ish vibes, but something else as well. I'm trying to think of the vibes.
Makes you want to take skin commissions, but anxiety. Ooh, is that something you can do? Is that something you can do? Because like I know that like I broke the rules one time by doing an art trade for an alienist. Obviously like it's fine. It's fine. I never got in trouble for it, but I did an art trade for an alienist. And that was apparently a no-no.
I mean, aren't they also like don't make OCs out of the creatures?
Some. Some of them.
Oh,
The person gives you shrooms because they're cross trading and you make the skin. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay, because that was the rule I broke, was the cross trading rule. But you didn't hear that from me. And that was also years ago, so leave me the fuck alone. That was like yeah, that was like when like tornadoes were like still brand fucking new. When I maybe did that. Because, like, when I was looking on the wiki, like, oh, what creatures do I want to make my goals? Ooh, Aelinus is pretty. Oh, you can't get that one anymore? Oh, Karuko is so pretty. Oh, you also can't get that one anymore? I got both of them now, though, so it's fine. Tornadoes. So, Creatures of Sodaria has, like, a natural disaster type events, and tornadoes are one of those events that you can encounter. They used to be an absolute bitch to deal with. But when an open comes for it, but have no reach on social media to try. I mean, honestly, if you post some examples in the Discord, like in the Creatures of Sonaria Discord, I'm certain somebody will bite. Oh, I'm trying to collect some references. Hmm. People have actually become official content creators on Creatures of Sonaria by making skin videos. Oh man. I'm gonna send a pic of all the palettes I have, and I want either of you to choose one. It's gonna be the skin for my Morth. Oh, honestly, it's like I don't know if I'd play if I'm like somebody who can dedicate enough of my time to be a Creatures of Sonaria creator. Plus, I mean, simply put, I don't think I'm appropriate enough. I just enjoy the game once in a blue moon, wreak some havoc a little bit. It's great. At some point, though, because I have done these types of streams in the past, I think it would be really, really funny if at some point we all join as one species of our choosing, and then we just coz the fuck out of the server. Like I said, I did one of those raids with Magnarothus, and like none of us died. Literally none of us. We were like so fucking unstoppable. That's not my mouth, Ganon. You put my correct mouth. My mouth is prettier. Oh man. I don't know the names of any of these palettes. Also, okay, I've opened Clip Studio, and for the first time, I'm actually using the sub view thing because that was a feature I never knew how to do until I saw my friend Runo do it. And I'm like, that's how you get the ref in the side window on Clip Studio. There was just a tab for it. There was just a tab for it. There's multiple images too. Nobody told me how this works. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, nobody told me how this fucking thing works. Nobody told me. Imagine a giant pink Spino. That would be glorious. I know I have a Kendall skin. I need to remake it because like it's one that I've done on the previous two models of the Kendall. Um and I just haven't made it again on the new Kindle. But I have a strawberry shortcake Kindle skin, and I fucking love it. Me over here still using Metabang. You know, Clip Studio goes on sale very often for only like 20 bucks. If you ever wanted to upgrade and get some Clip Studio, just keep an eye out for one of those sales because it goes crazy on sale a lot. Also, I realized my wrist support, I threw it on my bed. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. I do know why. It's because my cats like to be assholes sometimes, and they kept fucking fighting, and it's annoying. And what was the commissioner asking me to draw? Crimson, if you're still here. Okay, okay. This one I have specific poses to go for, so this should hopefully work out nicely. Put me into bed so you'll skin my morph tomorrow after work. Okay, I'm trying to draw with compression gloves on as well, so forgive me if it's a little bit silly. Hold on, this pose isn't quite giving the right feel. So what this pose is supposed to be is essentially brain just gone for a second. I guess holding a book and gasping at the contents of said book. What's she reading? We'll never know. Only the commissioner knows. But I have an idea. The blue tiger from K-pop Demon Hunters does the opposite of cats. Instead of knocking stuff over, he tries to straighten things up. Well, I mean, it did knock it over in the first place. A lusty Argonian maid. No, I need to continue playing through the Oblivion remaster. It's no longer the trendy thing to play, so I don't know if I'm going to play it on stream, because, I mean, like, yeah, you've seen Oblivion. You've seen Oblivion. If I have any time to game off stream, maybe I'll play it. Especially because I can't stream it with my VTuber. If a rev has a translucent belly, can I give them slightly lighter belly stripes to give that feel, or do they gotta be the same color unless I have the color core? They do have to say be the same color. Yeah, the core color is like the big rule with revs when it comes to the color palettes. Like, that's a big one. Oh, you do have to draw the stripes. Let me give an example. I have to find it, so sorry. Ah, man. Yeah, I've got an example of the translucent tummy. Wait, wrong DM to send that to? Oh shit. Also playing Bedrock Edition of Minecraft. Very different feel. It really is. It really is. The stripes. Yes, the stripes are still glowy. You know, the ears. Wait, why isn't it? Hold on. Y'all should have told me that my fucking art program went away. I was just looking entirely between my art program and chat. Until I'm like, wow, this dragon kind of looks very horse-like with this current pose.
I'm saving you.
Okay.
This stuff's the greatest!
Okay. Oh, hold on. Head pats, yay! But if you can't tell with this sketch, with how quickly this pose just kind of came to me, the dragons are how I learned how to draw. I was a big Spyro fan as a kid, and I just felt the world needed more dragons. How fucking dare you? Disgusting! Man, I will always have a soft spot for My Little Pony, as problematic as, like, the fandom is, and even some spots of the show. There's some spots of the show that, like, I watch now as a whole ass adult, and I'm just kind of like. Oddly enough, I really never made any pony OCs, or at least, like, I had a few attempts. But, like, they never really went anywhere. I had a dragon trainer pony that I made before, like, you know, like all the dragons wound up being like anthro and shit. One thing I do like is some of the background ponies are from a Make-A-Wish children. Oh, that's pretty cool. Sorry, I'm back. Had a massive kerfuffle with a DoorDash delivery fuck up. Oh, I get ya. For some reason, DoorDashers can never find my fucking house. Recently went back and made one for old time's sake. Reverse world where everyone's a furry and the cringe people make brony sonas. But yeah, like, so yeah, I had like the dragon trainer pony that I made like before, like we had characters like Ember and shit, where like the dragons that he had in the series were big dragons. Um, so it's like I realized she wouldn't work in modern My Little Pony now. But then there was also like one that I had. Me and my friend. This was actually what one me and my friend Runo came up with. We had like a virus that infected ponies that like made them mean and very anti-friendship. You know, as we had to make like we did a dark infection AU before that became cool actually. So they kind of like turned into like zombies and shit because like, you know, it was just like a virus that made them mean. Like, but it was like a magic based virus. And I just had like this really, really angry unicorn with like with a horn that was like broken, so it got extra sharp, that he would stab people with. One time I ordered Grubhub and I only had one simple instruction: put the food on the chair, not the desk. They placed it on the deck, right next to a pile of duck shit. I no longer order food. Yeah, I always meet them at the door whenever I do order food. I made a hippogriff that named Curly Q. Oh. The modern My Little Pony dragons annoy me already from the little clips I've seen. They just look like scaly ponies. Oh, the G5 dragons. Yeah, they suck ass. They suck ass. I just never really liked the anthro dragons in general. got it a screenshot in Minecraft and got fucking flashbanged. But yeah, I do have a pony Sona as well. I'll probably find her pretty quick. She's not saved to my computer, but I know where she's stored. 137 Podiocs! Goodness! Where is my pony Sona? I don't even have her on Toy House. I should put her on Toy House. I don't even have a name for her, though. Was it not this year? Maybe it was the year before that. Oh, I am getting ADHD distracted, though. Because we're talking about Creatures of Scenario, right? You guys want to see some old Creatures of Scenario fan art I have? My favorite Infect Universe is, funny enough, the official Marvel Zombies comic. Has to be one of my favorite zombie viruses. Nice. Some of them need to be redesigned because the original designer turned out to be super problematic. Yeah, I get that. I have an OC from a problematic ass person as well. Have some old Creatures of Scenario fan art. I used to be a Jot main. I'm trying to find my small horse, though. I know I didn't draw it that long ago. Where are you? You couldn't have been within, like, the last couple of years. I know I didn't draw you that long ago. Love seeing more art of Jade, yes. I'm sorry, Crimson, yeah, I'm trying to draw in a mindset where I don't want to draw. Where the fuck is this horse? Well, I found Discord. I found a drawing of Discord. Let me show you guys a drawing of Discord, because I fucking love Discord. Oh, this one's tiny. This one's tiny. Discord! An old drawing of Discord. I love him. No, I think I'm probably just scrolling right past my pony Sona. I know. It's been. Yes, I was scrolling right fucking past her. Okay. You got the Discord sound stuck in your head. Okay, now here is my pony Sona. This is me, but as a horse. She doesn't have a name, though. Screenshotting to draw her with a Artiva. Fight me, oh man. Had an idea for a character, symbiote bonded with a Naga. Ooh. because Artiva is similar but purple. So my pony Sona actually like originated from like Gmod of all things. Because there was like that one, I think the Pack 3 editor is what it was called, right? The Pack 3 editor. And like there was like a base using like that SFM My Little Pony base. And I have an old screenshot. And this was like the origin of my fucking pony Sona. How do I download it? How the fuck do I download it? Okay, maybe I just have to fucking screenshot it. Okay, so instead of my saved pictures, it's in my screenshots folder. And here it is. Here's the old Gmod screenshot that was that of the pony that kind of was the origin of my pony Sona. From the before times, yes. This was like a My Little Pony theater world where I like hung out with a lot of people back in like fucking middle school. Yeah, it was just called Small Horse V3. What? How? When did I take that screenshot? Does it give me like a date? 2016, December 18th or 20 or December 28th, 2016. That is when I took that screenshot. Damn, I was 15. Old pony. Yep. Yep, that is like a nearly 10-year-old fucking image. That's like the one fucking screenshot I haven't like removed from my Steam because like I just find it funny. I just find it funny. The horse is collapsed with a laser-handed skeleton looming ominously. I was, hold on, how old was I? December 2016. I was 17. Right? Hold on. 1999. August of 1999. That's my birthday. That's my birthday. August 1999. Would it be 17? Yeah, it'd be 17. No. 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 I was 16. No. Hold on. I'm 20. Yes, I'd be 17. Yes. Okay. I was 17. I was 17. Fucking in an opinion, you think if I change Rativa to a changeling, should I change her kid too? I mean, if it's like a biological kid, probably just for the fact of it being biological. But if it's an adopted kid, I mean, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Feeling getting old enough that the years are blurring. Well, it's like I'm trying to remember because like like 1999, so it's like I'm not always the year old of the year because like when next month I'm going to be 26. Holy shit, I'm turning 26 next month. What the fuck? A month away. My birthday's a month away.
Birthday. You better take your birthday off.
Need to, yeah. I'm not fucking doing that shit.
I asked off, you ask off. If you do that, we can make it a VR chat day.
Yes, and I need to stream for my birthday. I need to know what the fuck to do for my birthday, but like
I
I
think
don't
it's on a
know.
Friday, isn't it?
Biological is cringe to this. She's a big fan Cartiva child. I don't judge about OCX canon. It's not my personal cup of tea, but it's like have engage with the media in the way that you like. If OCX canon makes you happy, enjoy it.
No!
What?
You have to join.
Yeah, all you guys have to call off on my birthday.
Yeah, call
It's
off.
official.
Take off. It's a month away. Take
I'm a
off.
special girl. I'm a special girl.
Ask off.
Just go up to your boss like, yeah, this fuck ass streamer is turning 26. Wait, for real? You don't actually have to. I am like fully fucking joking, but like August 22nd. That's my
Yeah, it's a
birthday.
Friday.
The only thing that would complicate that a little bit is if I have any IRL plans, so that's the whole thing I would have to figure out.
Oh man, but I can't stay up. Because usually going into Saturdays, I usually work Saturday mornings.
Yeah. Because I know last year what I did is I had my IRL plans if I went to a nice hibachi restaurant because hibachi is my fucking favorite thing. And then we watched Deadpool and Wolverine.
I
Definitely
have
know where
them
to put
saved on
birthdays.
my phone calendar, so it tells
Oh
me.
my god, that is such a smart idea! I've never considered putting someone's birthday in their Discord notes. I am going to start doing that. I am going to start doing that. Like when it comes to like the birthday server announcements I do, I just like you have to tell me. But like I've never thought about putting birthdays in Discord notes. That is a genius idea.
I don't check Discord notes.
I don't either, but like if I ever forget or like I see it passively, you know? Because I know I have to use the notes a lot, especially on VR chat, because like I'll be real, half the people I friend on VR chat, it's like give me like a day and I will completely forget who the fuck you are.
Well, when it's like Discord or kind of like, well, Skype was a little different because you could specifically change them, like change people's names yourself.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, anything where people constantly change their usernames and icons, I lose track real fast. Hi, Pixel.
One thing I have wanted to maybe do is have like a birthday announcement bot in the Discord, but I've never found one that like actually works. Now, if there is one, I don't know if like especially with the events feature now because I haven't looked in a really really long time. I just kind of gave up on my search after not finding one. Um but like if somebody had one that like has one that could like create an event like a couple days in advance for someone's birthday, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Then people could enter their birthdays if they wanted to be announced in the server. I gotta go. Have a fun rest of your stream. Thank you so much for stopping by, as usual. It's always a pleasure to have you. You make events annual. This is true. This is true. That's also a new feature, or relatively new. It's not that new now. But yeah. Wait, how? Oh my god, is it? When did they
What?
introduce that? I'm like, wait, the passage of time. It's bearing on me right now.
I was like, do you have music playing?
Yeah. Is it really
It's very,
quiet?
very quiet. Yeah. Because normally I keep the stream at like 10% volume and I can still hear it, and I was like, it's been so quiet.
I don't know what this is. Hold on, I'm having a hard time drawing this hand gesture because what she's supposed to be doing is like, like doing like the pearl clutching, hand to the chest.
Oh my lord.
Oh my goodness.
Goodness gracious.
It's weird to draw it with a dragon. Okay, so I think maybe first we need to draw the hand. Okay, that looks better. Starting with the hand and then working our way back to the shoulder. I think that looks better, maybe. My mom the other asked, so I have very inconsistent work schedules. I wish work schedules could be a little bit more consistent overall. I know I'm gonna
Yeah.
probably have to aggressively because my boss at work was fired. Um and I'm like, I have no idea how that's gonna impact my fucking schedule. And I'm gonna probably have to be like, I know I before I said I could sometimes do Sundays. I cannot do Sundays anymore. My Sundays are like always completely fucking packed.
I'm still like so sad that it's like I decide to start joining you on the Sunday meets and now I get scheduled and it's like, ooh,
Yeah.
why?
Love my mother, but she was very overprotecting. I was a kid and she's still a little overbearing. I get that.
Yeah.
I got that conservative upbringing, so I get ya. But yeah, I still don't know the tea as to why my manager got fired. Um,
Because she was gross.
she did kind of suck, but like I know that there was also a bit of the thing of like she wanted to resign, but she had like a contract or something that prevented her from being able to resign. So she wanted to get fired, so she got fired, but I don't know what she did to get fired. Unless it was just a simple thing of wordplay of like I want to quit. You can't. Okay, then can you fire me? Sure. You know, either way, she is no longer working with us. But funny enough thing, she's going to fucking Florida. She can enjoy the fucking hurricanes and shit. So she can enjoy driving in those rainstorms. I know she was very, very unsympathetic to me with driving on snow days, despite the fact that I drive the furthest distance from anybody else to go off. Tell her I said fuck off. We don't want another. But yeah, she can struggle driving in the low visibility rain because I struggle driving in snow. And like I said, she showed such little sympathy because I live in a completely different town than where I work. So it's like I had a pretty decent drive to drive in the snow compared to literally everybody else who lived within like 10 minutes of the store. So it's like, no, it takes me like a full half hour to get there. No, if it's completely fucking snowy out and the roads are completely covered, I'm not feeling safe driving that whole way up and down hills and shit on like a whole stretch of road that is not plowed. Another reason y'all should get me to be a full-time streamer before next winter because I can't drive in snow for shit. I got confident once and crashed my car, so I was humbled very, very quickly. Struggling to put a pattern on this rubs me. I'm going to throw myself out the window. I've tried like 10 times. I can feel that. Still haven't lined that bastard. You know, I need to look up a visual reference. Hand holding, or oh, no. One hand holding book. Want to see what I got so far? Ooh. With acceptable stripes. So the stripes do have to be the same color as the core. In the Oh, okay. It should be fine then, yeah. Okay, this book is gonna have to move up a little bit. Trying. Art fight is not happening tonight. That is something I can tell for sure, considering that We got a half hour less than of stream, so might use the same base Oxen is using to do mine. That one's so old though. I did that like in 2021, I think. It looks so much better. No, your ref was looking good though. Don't discredit yourself. That's just it's just that's art. That's like it's old. It's really old, and I feel like I've learned how to draw the species much better since then. Loving this? Hell yeah. Like I said, this is kind of why I don't often take commissions. I am very slow about commissions, but like, I am glad that I am able to provide this time. Oh, I'm using the wrong pen. That's why the lines are feeling weird. Still butthurt with yourself that you missed the commissions. You're okay. Eventually they will happen, and I still have to upload your secret to VR chat, but like I said, if I can start like more consistently just being able to focus on like my endeavors on the internet, I would probably be able to do more commissions or at least more base models and adoptables because I know I really enjoyed doing adoptables but kind of burnt myself out. Do you do claw? You do not. Okay. I tend to draw dragons with dew claws, so I need to make sure. Okay, my cat is being very, very distracting. My cat is being very distracting with where she's deciding to cuddle. So she can have a dew claw, but her ref don't have one. So I'm following the ref. Drawing dragons sitting upright like this is always interesting. Must EP now. I don't know how I'm still awake after the lack of sleep I got last night. Well, it is always a pleasure to have you. Drawing a really messy sketch of Rage in the animation, and then animated them a bit. I think this is a good stopping point. Hell yeah! I'd love to do more, I'd love to do more animation. I used to do animation a lot more. Wanna see? Sure! Night night, I'll show off my Mort skin I'm gonna make after work tomorrow. Hell yeah. God, I have work tomorrow as well. Ugh, and there's like a 50-50 chance they're gonna make me work on the cash register again! It just depends on if they staffed someone to be on the register or not. It's always a 50-50. Gonna post to Discord? Hell yeah. Yeah, I need to get on this insurance license thing a lot quicker though. It's like I hate that I'm like so bad at learning through like reading material. Cause it's like I'm trying to get out of like at least the job that I have to drive to because I'm such a nervous driver. Like I said earlier, I don't like cars. I don't like cars. I drive my car because I have to, because I live in America and public transport like basically doesn't exist here. And like once the weather starts getting spooky, nah. The Transformer doesn't like cars. I don't. That's the silly thing about me. I don't like cars. Also, I forgot to announce that it's going to be an ad in about 1 minute. It's going to be a 3-minute ad break as usual. So subscribe or ad jail. I can't control this. Hold on, I'm gonna mute the Discord thing for just a moment so that I can watch this animation really quick. Ooh, it looks pretty good so far. It looks pretty good so far. What's that audio from? I can swear that I remember hearing that audio from something. Did I ever get that out of me? But I know I've heard it somewhere. I know I've fucking heard this somewhere. Okay, I'd say that that is a pretty solid first doodle. See, Sean Ackerman's 9. I knew it! I knew it was 9! I knew it was fucking 9! I haven't seen that movie in a really long time, but I'm just like, oh man, is that it? Is that it? That was what my hunch was telling me, and I was right. Damn it, I drew this on the wrong layer. Let me just copy, paste. What did I fucking do? Man, I haven't seen 9 in a while. I fucking loved that movie. I wish that I was allowed to be traumatized by it back in 2009 when it first came out on 999. Because like I saw the trailers for that and thought it was fucking cool, but my parents were like, "No, that's scary." And it's like maybe it would have scared the shit out of me, but it would have been an experience that I could look upon fondly as adults. That could absolutely, I would say that might be a Halloween type movie. But maybe when we get around to doing watch parties for around that time of the year, I'm gonna probably do a similar thing to what I did to Christmas and like kind of have a whole list of movies and have the server vote on which ones we want to watch, and then kind of try and do one each week of October. That's kind of the idea I have going on it for it. Monster House is one that I'm absolutely gonna put up on there, and Scary Godmother. I wanted to do that one year and we never got around to it. You need to get an external disk drive so you can stream your DVDs. Hell yeah, that'd be cool. I don't have too many DVDs, but I have the entirety of Beast Wars, the entirety of Transformers Animated, and the 30-year edition of the 1986 Transformers movie.
Good grief, now my internet's decided to both die at the same time.
Oh,
Been gone for a while.
we were discussing Halloween watch party plans because like I got super excited because like J-Man's working on an animation, and I'm like, I know where that audio is from. I just don't. And I just was super happy because I was correct that it was from 9.
9. Oh, Halloween's on a Friday.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna
I
need that
have
one
no
off
idea
too
what my
because I
schedule
have
is gonna be.
yeah, that one's one I want to be able to call off because like I have stream plans. I have stream plans. I want to do a big Halloween stream. Like Christmas is fun, but like Halloween is for the gays.
I Part of me is thinking like people are gonna be calling off that day.
Yeah. Well, I gotta call off early
Like it
because,
seems
like,
like nobody wants to call off or not be there at night. And it's like y'all are babies.
yeah. I've always worked Halloween, so when I actually had Halloween off last year, that was like, huh? The
Don't
only thing that's always a
remember if I did.
struggle. Yeah, I think you worked. I feel like
And I could
because I
put down
streamed
morning
alone.
or off.
Yeah, like I know I streamed alone that day, so I think you were at work that day.
What'd you stream?
VR chat.
Oh, I like really don't remember.
Yeah, it was my first VR chat stream. I always go nuts for Halloween. I have a haunted house and everything. See, it's like Halloween is always a weird one for me because, like, I am very much someone who likes the playful and whimsical side of Halloween because I'm not really a big horror person. But like, there's like the whimsical, playful kind of just like, little pranks and goofiness and candy. That's the Halloween I like. Bright colors, get some silly skeletons. That's my vibe. I love it. You're a huge horror person, love scaring kids. It's like, even though I'm not a big horror person, I do have fond memories of being chased off of someone's lawn with a chainsaw when I was a kid. Scared the shit out of me in the moment, but you know, it was something me and my friends could laugh at the like after we got over it for a second. It builds character. But no, it's like I remember I had a whole time because like I got dragged to a Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios one time. And it's like I decided to go because somebody dropped out of the plans and I'm like, I've never been to that park before. I don't know if I'm gonna fuck with the scary parts of it, but I've never been to that part of the park before, and I really want to go. So that was a time. That was a time. I remember getting like trapped in the gift shop of the Transformers ride by some guy with a chainsaw. He was just waiting outside, rubbing his chainsaw while I'm just like sitting in the Transformers gift shop, like. So I have, it's not that I've never like dipped my toes into that world before. It's just I'm not somebody who enjoys being scared. I guess like there is an element of it, like if it's with friends, then it can become fun, but I'm just not somebody who enjoys it typically. Cause like the chainsaw thing, there was the element to it of like I'm running away with my friends at the time. So you don't understand? I have my haunted house, haunted hay maze, grabbing hand candy hole, and some of my best costume work. I get into it. Oh no, not the grabbing hand candy hole. I hate those. I hate those fucking things. I hate the grabbing hand candy bowls. That reminds me, there was one year though. There was one year where me it was, and all mind you, my siblings were very very young at the time. I was also, I think I was like 9. But like um we went to one house and we had like a guy come out of the door in costume, and like a really really big grim reaper costume. He had like those extended gloves that like curl the skeleton fingers that are like extra long, so he was like really into it, and it scared the shit out of my youngest brother, and he wouldn't even come over to get candy. um and he recognized the fucking house come Christmas time because we were driving around looking at Christmas decor, and he recognized the fucking house with all the Christmas decor all over it and was still scared of it by the time Christmas time was around. It was great.
He was like, no, no, no,
Not again.
no. I had a an old high school buddy that I remember they really decked out their house one year because it's down the street that most everyone always does trick or treating at Halloween. And
Yeah.
we went over there at one point, and he was dressed up to sit in a chair on the porch to act like
Oh.
um yeah, to act like he was more of a decoration, but he also had the candy bowl in his lap.
Yeah, that
So every time they were going up to get candy, he would just be like, "Wah!" like jump up.
that same house with the Grim Reaper candy bowl guy had that as well, but he was in a coffin on the walkway to the front door.
It was just worse with that one because the bowl was in his lap, so they had to like reach towards him.
Yep. I want to do something more fun for Halloween this year, though. Sent you my final draft for this rap. It's simple but cute, I think. All right, give me one moment. Yeah. it does look pretty cute, and it's an ice core, frozen core. I'm like, what did I call it? Yeah, I'm probably gonna finish this doodle and call it for stream because we are reaching the end of it. And then see who to potentially raid out to tonight. For now. The real trick would be to put a dummy in the chair on the porch and then pop out from a bush or something behind the people when they reach for it. Also out of punching range. Yeah. It's plasma. I wasn't sure how to draw that, so I looked at plasma. Oh! You know, I've tried to design a plasma core logo. I'm trying to remember what I did. I can pull one up for you in a little bit. Also, hello, Crystal Cheesecake. I'm doing some doodle commissions. I don't really have Halloween in Australia, but people still participate. Well, that's pretty cool. This year I'm doing a skeleton band, like with proper scooper, washboard, and scrap banjo. Fuck yeah. I can't really decorate much because I am on a fourth floor apartment, so there's not really any trick or treaters. So that's been the big challenge for me with most Halloweens is I don't live somewhere where I can get trick or treaters. Trunk or treats are fucking lame, and I'm too old to trick or treat. And then Halloween parties for adults always involve alcohol, and I don't really drink. So it's like, what the fuck do I do as an adult with Halloween? I can't do any of the fucking traditions. It's quitter talk. Just hang like a big skeleton out of your window or something. Do reverse trick or treating. What do you mean reverse trick or treating? Like going around and stealing candy? Walk around with candy in a bucket and hand it out. Oh, that's an idea. What was I doing? That's so much better than trunk or treat. Yeah. Trunk or treats fucking suck. I like the stealing candy idea better. I'm gonna go and get in a fursuit and just like steal candy out of kids' baskets and run as fast as I fucking can. This character's not gonna really have any detail because this is technically single character commissions, but I made an exception. Oh yeah, that. I have this thing I do if there's someone going out stealing candy, I nail them with paintballs. Trunk or treats are safer for kiddos, but they're nowhere near as fun. You don't get the fucking chased by a fucking chainsaw experience that I had when I was a kid. Do I know who Jessica uh, Pfeiffer? is. I do not. Like I'm aware that like if this is like a true crime sort of thing, like I'm aware that there's bad shit that can happen on Halloween, but there's also there is a point to where it's just like you gotta have life experiences. The good trunk or treats are good. Like they have carnival games and psychos scaring the shit out of kids. You know, like, that could be that. If more of them were like that, that could be fun. But like every trunk or treat I've experienced has just been a bunch of cars in a parking lot. Some of them have decorations. You walk around, you get your candy, and you leave. And it's like that's not fun. But yeah, like I'm aware anything like that, anything like that, and I think especially younger kids do need to be chaperoned with Halloween. I'm not saying that like you need to send like 6-year-olds off onto their own at night going up to strangers' houses. I'm just saying like there's something you don't get from the Halloween tradition by going to a trunk or treat like most of the time, you know? Whoa! Hello! Hello! Welcome, welcome! Let me give you a quick shout out, Hound Dog Games.
I'm saving you.
Oh, good reminder. Thank you. Uh, but yeah, hold on. Raid. I'm like, I had like 30 different thoughts at the same time. But hey there, Raiders. If any of you guys are new here, my name is Coldfront. I am a Cybertronian VTuber. Right now I am just doing some commissioned doodle art, though I am wrapping things up pretty soon, so you're not gonna be here too long. I'm just finishing this little doodle and calling it there. But how was your stream? You were doing some Power Wash Simulator, I see. Like the whole enjoyment is running up to houses while your parent or guardian stand out in the inevitable cold drizzle watching. Okay, but like, that's the fun. That's the fun. And then like you can do so much more with decorating your front yard than you can with decorating a car. My funnest and cutest memory was a couple of kids, a knight and a princess. The knight protected his sister with his foam shield while they came up to me in my Reaper costume. That's so cute. That is adorable. But yeah, it's like I understand that there's like the safety side of it, but like there is a degree to where it's like you can't let safety let you not experience things. Um so it's just I don't know. I don't know. I think Halloween was one of those things that unfortunately died with 2020. And it's like it's just not been the same since. I wouldn't say it's died, but like I feel like the vibe is a lot different this year, or like these past few years. But then again, like I said, I've not really been able to participate in any of the major traditions proper because of I don't live in a space where I can do proper trick or treating, nor can I go trick or treat, and nor do I have any young and family members that I can go and chaperone. That's why the paintball gun. Nobody ruins my neighborhood's Halloween. Hell yeah! Played Lightyear Frontier and cleaned some mechs in Power Wash Simulator. With a 40k Warhammer mod? Oh! Does anyone want to power wash me? You think power washing a Cybertronian would feel good? Would that be like a Cybertronian equivalent to exfoliating? Only if I get to go a trip after. Pressure massage, probably. Would power washing a Cybertronian count as kinky? Would it? Alrighty. Well, I got 2 doodles in. Getting a headache, so I'm gonna go. Thanks for the stream, Frosty. Of course, of course. It's always a pleasure to have you. Being attracted to a Cybertronian's alt mode is definitely kinky. Jets. Let me go ahead and save this. These were at least the 2 requested doodles specifically. So I'd say I am successful there. Knockout coffee. Loving it already. I believe you said the 3rd one was kind of a free-for-all, right? Okay. We'll go ahead and go to my just chatting stream to go ahead and wrap things up here. But you know what? I didn't do as much drawing as I initially this time, but that's okay. That's okay. It's okay to sometimes not feel a little bit arty, but you know, we're trying. The coffee helped. The coffee helped. Like I said, it's like caffeine is like my ADHD medication. It's like my stimulant to keep me alert. Because like I was like practically falling asleep sitting up there. Alrighty though. I'm gonna go ahead wrap things up here. Because I have a bedtime. But Sunday is going to once again be another art stream. Sunday has been my consistent art fight day. So even though I didn't get to any art fighting this time around, I will on Saturday. Sunday. Maybe if I can. I can't promise it because Sunday is always a very busy day for me because I kind of want to go to a farmer's market again. But I will be doing more art fight. Maybe start a little bit early, but I could also go a bit later because I don't work Monday. So maybe a later stream. Other than that, I bid you adieu. I see my friend Runo on. My friend Runo is on, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw you guys at her. She is playing World of Final Fantasy, which is basically like Final Fantasy's equivalent to Pokemon. So if you guys like that kind of stuff, maybe you will get some enjoyment about it. Otherwise, it was nice having y'all here. /raid. You changed her username, so Runo _ VT. And I will see you guys around next time. Bye-bye!